Hey, salute to the people. What's good with it? Black Goose TV family is always, as always, nothing but blessing, positivity, salutations, absolute goodness coming from my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping everything's going absolutely amazing for y'all. Happy Thursday. I know my Thursday's been absolutely amazing. And the reason for that is because shit, nigga, it's the weekend, basically. I remember when I was a young dude, man. When I was young, I was in high school. I used to get into a lot of bullshit. I don't need to get into that, but I used to get into a lot of bullshit. But me and my dog at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to turn up so great. You know, I say I didn't get this nickname. I didn't name myself Fluence. Okay. There's a reason why my nickname was Fluence. So in high school, me and my dog, man, we used to look at the weekends and be like, hey, yo, look, Thursday is our Friday. Friday is Saturday. So I always used to remember Thursday, you know what I'm saying? We would always be like, man, the weekend has already started. And we would turn up on Thursdays, you know what I'm saying? As a young nigga, you feel me? So salute to the people, man. Hopefully everything's going absolutely amazing, y'all. Hopefully everything's going good. Everything's going positive. And if it's not, you know what I'm saying? I just pray for better days, and I pray that Jim turns around. Now, with that being said, man, if y'all come up in here, man, hit the like button, show some love to your boy, subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the family. It's notification gang, as always, and then, you know what I'm saying, comment on the motherfucking video, because I want to hear y'all's opinion. I want to hear what you guys got to say about this, especially for this particular topic I'm about to get into, man. Devin Haney and Jermell Charlo not being on the ESPN pound for pound list. And the reason why I definitely want to hear what you guys got to say about this is because if you guys haven't seen it yet, we did a Fluence Lounge, as always, for Arthur Betterbiv versus Joe Smith Jr. Me and my dog Zen, we was talking about who our pound for pound best list is. We both had Devin Haney on that joint. I think I was the only one who had Jermell on it as well. Zen didn't have Jermell on it. If I remember correctly, he may not. I can't remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure I had Devin Haney and Jermell on mine, and then Zen had at the very least Devin on his. But we had a comment, you know what I'm saying, from one of the Black Goose family members. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, for y'all not to have Arthur Betterbiv above Devin Haney, what y'all smoking? I need some, right? And by the way, I can get that to you. Know, I'm playing with you. But like, I'm gonna explain all that. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna explain it. But apparently, you know, what you commented, there's some substance behind it, because despite my pound for pound list, despite Zen's pound for pound list, it seems like ESPN's pound for pound list is completely different, and it actually might coincide or support your statement with Arthur Betterbiv being above Devin Haney on that pound for pound list, because I'm almost 100% positive that they're probably going to have Arthur Betterbiv on their pound for pound list, especially with him being under Top Rank and being associated with ESPN. Obviously, some could say the same thing about Devin Haney. He just signed that 3-fight deal with ESPN and Bob Arum and Top Rank, so why wouldn't they do that? But you got to understand, I'm pretty sure Bob Arum is aware that Devin Haney has no plans of re-signing with Top Rank after that 3-fight deal. So they know he's not a long-term Top Rank stable member, right? Arthur Betterbiv is going to be with Top Rank probably to the end of his career. So, and this is me saying this before we even actually seen the pound for pound list. I can end up looking at the pound for pound list and Arthur Betterbiv not even on it. I don't think that would be the case, but that's me talking my shit. So we're going to get into this, man. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's see what ESPN has for their pound for pound list. Let's see, you know what I'm saying, if I can put any holes in anything they have here. Let me see if I can dispute anything I have here. Or maybe let's see if I can just cause some controversy, because you guys got to remember, man, when it comes to this video, when it comes to whenever I'm making these videos, man, a lot of times, man, I'm definitely telling you guys how I feel, in the sense of this is what I think about this particular topic, but I keep the article over here so you guys can understand that it's coming from a fact-based point. Where I mean by that is what I'm reading is factual. What I'm saying about it is most likely opinion-based. And I'm starting to switch a lot of things, because before, especially if you OGs of the channel, a lot of it was just reporting, talking, and letting you guys know what was going on. I'm switching it where it's like, of course I'm reporting and telling you guys what's going on, especially if it's something brand new. But I'm also putting my opinion in it, because I do realize my opinion is very different from a lot of boxing fans, and it seems to also either trigger a lot of people. A lot of people dislike it. A lot of people, trying to figure out where I'm coming from or why I said the things I said, or some people do agree with me. So I'm loving that. So it's like I'm gonna be putting my opinion a lot more in these videos, so you guys know, because I'm very interested to see how far off I am from how you guys are thinking, and that's why I really encourage you guys to go in the comment section and drop and say how you guys feel, because it really it fuels me. It gives me fuel. It's like fucking Gatorade after playing 2 quarters in a basketball game, man. That shit really is like, okay, this is how y'all feeling about certain things. This is how you guys are feeling about certain fighters. And it allows me to create, better content, good content. So salute to y'all, Black Goose TV family. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all already know this. This channel ain't shit without y'all. So look, y'all. But let's go ahead and get to this ESPN pound for pound list. Let's see if I disagree with anything they have to say. And maybe I can tell you guys my own pound for pound list. Of course, if you haven't heard it, you can go listen again on Fluence Lounge, Art of Better Biv versus Joe Smith Jr. But I might go ahead and repeat it just so we can see how much I differentiate from the ESPN pound for pound list. So I'm going to go ahead and drop down. I'm not necessarily interested in reading the actual article. I just want to see what they chose. So ESPN's undisputed pound for pound list. They have number 1, Terrence Crawford, 2, Naoya Inoue, 3, Errol Spence Jr., 4, Canelo Alvarez, 5, Tyson Fury, 6, Alexander Usyk, 7, there it is, Better Biv, Art of Better Biv, number 8, Dimitri Bivol, number 9, they still have Lomachenko in there, and then number 10, they put Shakur Stevenson. So I'm going to go ahead and show the actual tweet. You guys see this, man? This is some bullshit. Number 1, Terrence Crawford, 2, Inoue, Errol Spence Jr. is number 3, 4, Canelo Alvarez, 5, Tyson Fury, 6, Alexander Usyk, Art of Better Biv is number 7, 8, Dimitri Bivol, 9, Vasily Lomachenko, and 10, Shakur Stevenson. I don't agree with this at all, and I'm hoping I'm going to upset some people. I hope some people can come in here and be like, nigga, what you smoking, Fluence? I hope some people come in here and be like, nigga, you don't know boxing. But I'm finna be straight with y'all, man, because I'm tired of sugarcoating shit, man. I'm tired of trying to act like, nah, nigga, this from here on out, nigga, you finna get the real Fluence, and if y'all don't like it, leave. So, my pound for pound ranking, if I had to do the top 10, I probably won't do that. I'm going to do the top 5 definitely, and let's see if I want to get into 10. But number 1 being Terrence Crawford. I love Terrence Crawford. One of my favorite fighters. Absolutely beast. But when I look at this pound for pound ranking, they got a whole lot of ESPN fighters on here. Nigga, Terrence Crawford, Tyson Fury, Art of Better Biv, Vasily Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got to be a little bit like why y'all look mad biased in my opinion. And if I'm wrong, man, y'all let me know. But this looks mad biased. I definitely don't have Terrence Crawford as my number 1. And he's definitely not even in my top 5. Errol Spence Jr. is not in my top 5. Canelo is in my top 5. Tyson Fury is in my top 5. So like basically how I would have my pound for pound rankings, it might differentiate a little bit from the Fluence Lounge because obviously I was fluent, so I don't remember exactly what I say. But my number 1 pound for pound is easily Tyson Fury. Number 1 is Tyson Fury. No one is above Tyson Fury for me pound for pound ranking. I don't even understand how he's number 5. Because we're talking about heavyweights. Heavyweight is the division when it comes to boxing. So number 1 would definitely be Tyson Fury for me. And then coming after Tyson Fury at number 2, I know in the Fluence Lounge, I gave Canelo a little bit of a lower ranking, but I'm going to give number 2 to Canelo. I definitely think Canelo should be there at number 2 for my pound for pound ranking. Number 3, coming in mad strong, is definitely going to be Alexander Usyk. So I got 1 Tyson Fury, 2 Canelo. I got 3 Usyk. I could interchange Usyk and Canelo. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put 1 Tyson Fury, 2 Alexander Usyk. Then I'll put 3 at Canelo just because he took that L to Bivol, even though it doesn't really mean that much to me because it was at a completely different weight class. But I'll do that in respect of Usyk because Usyk hasn't lost, Tyson Fury hasn't lost. So Tyson Fury 1, 2 Usyk, 3 is Canelo. Now my number 4 coming in strong. At number 4, I'm gonna go ahead and go with and this is actually gonna differentiate from what I said on Fluence Lounge. Because maybe I was a little bit more in the moment, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be 100% with you. I'm going to be real. My number 4 is going to be Errol Spence Jr. And then my number 5, I'm going to round it all out with Terrence Crawford. I know I did not say that in my Fluence Lounge. I gave it to mostly the undisputed. I was a little bit, like I said, I was fluent, so I was a little out of my mind. But I would definitely have 1 Tyson Fury, 2 Usyk, 3 Canelo, 4 Earl, 5 Terrence Crawford, coming in at a strong 6. Definitely Devin Haney. 6 would be Devin Haney. And I could debate putting Devin Haney over Terrence Crawford if you want me to be 100 with you, but I'm definitely not going to do that based off of the pedigree and the resume of Terrence Crawford and what he did at the smaller divisions. So because he had a lot of success at the smaller divisions, if we're talking about in totality. I can also argue putting Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, right? I could put Terrence Crawford then Errol Spence because of what he did at the smaller divisions, but I'm going to still leave Errol Spence over Terrence Crawford for now as far as my pound for pound ranking. It has nothing to do with the skill level or who I think is going to win. So yeah, my number 6 would be Devin Haney, coming in at a strong. Number 7 is easily, it's not even a question. It's Jermell Charlo, undisputed at 154. I'm putting Jermell Charlo there at number 7. All right, now my number 8. I got to show some love to the young gun. I got to show some love to him, definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Dimitri Bivol. I like what he's been doing. Dimitri Bivol would definitely be on number 8. And then my number 9, I guess we got to go ahead and throw in Artur Beterbiev. I don't say that disrespectfully. That definitely came off disrespectful. But number 9, I got Artur Beterbiev. And then 10 to round everything out. That's a difficult one because there's a lot of people that I can definitely put in there at my number 10. But I'm going to say something, and I'm going to say a name that no one's ever been talking about when it comes to the pound-for-pound ranking for the last couple of years, just because he hasn't been associated with Canelo. But my number 10 is Triple G. My number 10 is Gennady Golovkin. So the guys I'm leaving out of my pound-for-pound, Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, and Anayu. And I know that's a little bit disrespectful to Anayu. I know. I could easily replace Dimitri Bivol with Anayu, but just because Bivol defeated Canelo, some could argue, well, Anayu, he defeated Nonito Donaire twice. And Donaire some will say is a bigger legend than Canelo, you know what I'm saying, for his track record. But Canelo will end up being bigger than him, obviously. He's probably already, well, he is already now. So I am leaving out now. I am leaving out Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko. I think Shakur Stevenson shouldn't even be mentioned in the pound for pound. It doesn't make any sense to put Shakur Stevenson at 10 when you have Devin Haney. Like, what the fuck? But that's my top 10. BlakGooseTV family, let me know what you guys' top 10 is. Drop it below in the video. Drop it below in the comments. I definitely want to hear what you guys think about the top 10. What your guys' top 10 is. And then also tell me how you guys feel about ESPN's top 10. And then tell me how you feel about my top 10. You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit off, man. Don't be scared. So salute to the people. We had to go over this. We had to talk about it, nigga. We couldn't be, you know what I'm saying, shy, no sugarcoating. But I told y'all my pound for pound ranking, my top 10. ESPN told y'all what theirs is. Now it's your turn to tell me what yours is. Drop it in the comments below as always. And of course, man, if you disagree with anything that I said, anything that ESPN put out there, man, let it be known. I want to hear from y'all as always. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all on the Sports Nigga side of the game. I love you.